My name is Steve McKee. I'm president of McKee Wallworking Company in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I get the question, why Albuquerque, a lot. I travel a lot, and for people who haven't been here, they don't really have a good understanding of what it's all about. First thing I tell them is, from a creative standpoint, this place is magnificent. It's attracted creative types for centuries because of the wonderful topography and geography, the sky and the light and the way things reflect here. And it's just been a place that's a muse for people over the years. So given the business that we're in, being in a place that fosters creativity is really very special. We're an integrated marketing firm. We have to have an integrated marketing plan for ourselves. And so we have to publish a lot. We have to advertise, and we actually do advertise in very targeted ways. We have to implement sophisticated marketing automation software, which we do. We have to have a lead funnel. We have to close prospects. And so it makes us better at our craft, and I think our clients see that. Yeah, my values and the company values align really well. I believe that life is all about relationships. Business is all about relationships. That's where we get our satisfaction as human beings. And it also happens to be how business is done, person to person, relationship to relationship, where trust is built. Obviously there are metrics. We're very keen on tracking the ROI of our client programs. That's critical. Obviously we have a P&L and we have to be profitable and we have to be growing. But we believe that all those things come together when you focus on the basics. And the basics are building trust, being trustworthy, doing excellent work, and focusing on the relationships that are in front of you. Again, whether it's with an employee or with a client or with the client's company, or by extension, that company or that brand with its customer base. If we do all the things right in that arena, we believe that business results will follow, and we've seen that to be the case over the years. We specialize in working with brands that we say are stalled, stuck, or stale. And that happens to every brand sooner or later. We've done a lot of research in that arena, and we found that over the course of an average decade, about half of all companies go backwards at one point or another. So sooner or later, you're gonna get stuck as a brand, and that's where our expertise comes in. When a client hires us, we don't just attack the external issues like their competition or the economy or changing technology, those sorts of things. Those are important. But we attack the internal dynamics that tend to hold them back as well, like a lack of alignment among the management team, or a loss of focus, a loss of nerve, which happens to a lot of companies that are struggling. They're also very inconsistent over time. We found that if you don't address those issues, then even if you do address the external issues, it still won't be enough. Yeah, we're an integrated communications firm. We do branding for a living, but I think what we do applies to all companies, and that's simply the understanding that there isn't anything that you do that isn't part and parcel of your brand or your reputation, if you want to think of it that way. So in this age of transparency and where every employee is a publisher and can publish in real time right now, it's very important for companies to be cognizant of the fact that everything that they do, whether it's their HR practices or their operational practices or their marketing program, adds up to what their brand means. And that's both a little bit scary and a big opportunity. We have a principle that we often state, which is beware of any tactic in search of a strategy. Sometimes there's a shiny new object, whether it's a social media site or a way of marketing yourself, and companies want to chase after that. You have to be really careful there, because when it is a shiny new object, you may think you know how to use it, but maybe you don't. And there's plenty of examples of companies that, for instance, have sent out an ill-advised tweet here or there, and they've gotten in a lot of trouble about it. So we're very strategically driven. We believe that it's incredibly important to think before you leap. You can still think quickly, but make sure that you have your strategy put in place. Evaluate every tactical opportunity in light of that strategy, and you'll probably be in pretty good shape.